Good morning. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Today is Christmas Eve, December the 24th. And as always, if you feel that any of my reading spiritually benefits, resonates, or even touches you in a way in which you're inspired to donate, bless the channeler with a donation of any size. Any and everything is appreciated. My information is in the description link below. I have a Cash App and a PayPal. I don't use any other form of donation at this time, and if anyone contacts you, it may be fraud. Please ignore it. If donating is not an option at this time, and you still would like to honor the universal law of reciprocity, please hit that like button and send me positive energy and be mutually blessed. Now, this morning I'm going to be using my card deck, the Kemetic Tarot, based on the Egyptian book of Coming Forth by Day by Michael Coles. That's the card deck I'm going to be reading from this morning. But before we get started, I did want to quickly make mention, because I know that I use a lot of religious references, you know, when I'm doing these cards and when I'm talking, and I want it to be understood that the understanding with regard to religion that I have, all religions, I believe, are universal, okay? Religion is completely man-made. Religion is completely man-made. And not only was it the first form of government, you know, all over the world, in all cultures, it was a way of, you know, governing the people. It was also used to explain away a lot of the same concepts. And I'll explain it like this. Mathematics is universal, right? 1 + 1 = 2 in America. Just like if you go to a school in East India, 1 + 1 is 2. It might be 1 rupee + 1 rupee = 2 rupees. You know, if you go to Africa, 1 + 1 is 2, right? If you go to Cambodia, 1 + 1 is 2. So math is universal, okay? It's the exact same mathematics, but in every country, it's most likely going to be taught in their language, right? And it's going to be taught in a way in which the people of that culture can understand it. Whether you're in Peru, in Venezuela, in Austria, New Zealand, New Guinea, whatever part of the world that you're in, mathematics is exactly the same in each culture. It's the same math, but it is spoken in a different language and taught in a different language and explained in a different language. And when it comes to religion, religion deals with the same concepts, the same spiritual and energetic concepts in nature and spirituality, for which there is no real separation, okay? Most religions are being used and have been used to explain away functions that are going on in the body, not just physically, but spiritually and energetically, okay? And they're also used to explain away things that are going on in the skies, astrologically, okay? And most religions have people and characters in them that they turn into gods, you know, and deities, because you have monks in all religions that are in contact with the spirit world more than others, and that also reach like a mastery level where they're able to, throughout history, go in between dimensions. And they have the higher learning of metaphysics. Not just in general, but they can apply it to themselves because they're a master. They've mastered themselves, okay? Ascended masters in all religions, in all cultures. So when you look at When you look at Christianity, you know, when you look at the Jesus of Christianity, and when you look at Krishna in Hinduism, and when you look at Buddhism, when you look at Siddhartha in Buddhism, you know, I mean, it's no secret in 2021, about to be 2022, I mean, anyone can Google it, that all three of these characters have the same plagiarized story coming from ancient Kemet or Egypt, you know, with the story of Isis, Osiris, and Heru. I mean, and if you don't already know that in this day and age, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. In most religions, they're talking about functions that are going on in the body, but they're explained using characters from their culture so that the people can understand. Okay? So that's why I like looking at a lot of different religions all over the world, and I make references from them. I make references from those religions because I have an understanding that they're talking about a lot of the same things. That's the reason why in the Bible, in the book of Revelation, you know, they're talking about the 7 seals. You know, they're talking about your 7 major chakras, right? What is it? Acts 2:38 in the Bible? You know, when they all came together in the upper room praying. And then fire came upon their heads like cloven tongues. And they all started speaking with other languages. What was that? That was a Kundalini energy activation. Okay? They were accessing higher states of consciousness and more parts of their brain, in which allowed them to have access to more languages and more abilities. Just like the Aboriginals of Australia, you know, they often refer to a rainbow serpent god. That rainbow serpent god they're talking about Kundalini energy activation, and then the rainbow, they're talking about the colors that coincide, you know, with the different chakras. And the colors that they resonate with, right? So I'm just making the point, just so people understand, when I make a lot of references to different religions, I say it with the understanding that we all have access to the same universal knowledge, but every culture has had its own way of explaining metaphysics, outside and inside of your body, the functions of your body energetically, your energetic bodies, your physical body, explaining away astrology and things going on in the atmosphere. They said it in their own language, using their own characters, telling their own stories. But if you line all those religions up side by side and read every single story, I promise you will be able to find the similarities in all of them. Okay, so with that, let's get started. Please funnel through me clearly and directly for the intended collective, the energy and information needed, and protect it from outside influences and low vibrational entities that would seek to confuse and distort the divine messages. Please allow the intended listeners to extract what's needed to put them on their highest path for their highest good. Use my tongue to channel the right words to deliver plain and simply, as to be understood with clarity, and provide insight and light to their guided pathways in this life and sometimes even the next. Amen. Amen Ra. I always get the shakes when I'm dealing these cards. Y'all better stop shaking me. You know, for some intuitive people, what will happen sometime, they'll get, you know, little symptoms in their body, like if they're doing a reading for someone, which may, you know, have something to do with the reading or not. I know for me, sometimes I'll get fingers across my back. Somebody will touch my shoulder, or there will be fingers being run across like a portion of my back, or one of my hands will start to quiver. I know in one case, in one situation, I was looking at some cards and some hands, it was someone's fingertips on my back, and they, I was looking at the card and trying to decipher what it was saying, and they literally pushed me forward, like my face almost into the card, like, look at it again. Look at it again. It's weird. I hope those of you that celebrate Christmas are enjoying yourselves. Keep it safe and fun. Okay, we're gonna go with that. And these are very, once again, very beautiful cards. These are very, very beautiful cards. The artwork is very well done. Okay. Make sure you can see all of these. Yes, you can. Okay, so to get started, it looks like we have the Two of Scarabs. Now in this card deck, scarabs are representing pentacles. Okay, see, you got a coin there. So pentacles, you know, can represent earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and it's in the reverse. So somebody could possibly have been juggling two things, or juggling, someone could have been juggling two tasks or something else, that maybe they're no longer juggling. They're letting something go, possibly. We'll go further and see. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords, and this is the truth. and I really want you all to be able to see these cards because they're beautiful. Okay, so this is the Ace of Swords upright, right? Okay, so this is the truth. When it comes in the reverse, it could also mean a pregnancy at times, but usually it would come maybe beside the Empress, or it would come besides, you know, a Queen of Cups or something like that. But this is going to be the truth about something possibly somebody may have been juggling, and now they might be dropping the ball on something, letting something go. Okay. Now, the Two of Ankhs represents the Two of Cups in this deck. Okay, so it looks like somebody is offering their cup. All right, I already see where this is going. Somebody possibly might have been juggling two situations, two people, and now they have to drop one, maybe. Maybe I'm getting the energy that this is around the holidays, so somebody about to find out that they was a side piece. Ain't the holidays and Valentine's Day when you find out, you know, who had the real relationship and who was the side piece? And for those that did not already know, somebody is getting ready to offer their cup of love. Someone's about to offer their cup of love to somebody. All right, somebody about to make somebody an offer. Shoot, and the other one, whoever the other person is, they about to find out. No, but that's not funny. And everybody is not in, monogamous relationships. You have all types of relationships. Some people are poly, some people have open relationships. So, it's not something, I'm looking at in a derogatory or negative way, Okay, so we have the 7 of Scepters here. Let's see. And in this deck, scepters represent wands, which is fire. The 7 of Scepters, okay, that's not swords. Somebody is very defensive. Okay. Somebody is a little bit defensive. Somebody looks like I feel like someone is going to have to defend themselves. Someone's going to have to defend. I don't feel like a physical altercation, but I think somebody might have to be in an energy of being defensive, having to defend themselves to maybe friends, family, or community. This is the holiday season. Like I said, it's a time that you spend with your loved ones and the most important people in your life. 9 of Scarabs reverse. That would be the 9 of Pentacles reverse. So somebody might not be in the best place right now with regard to their finances. Let me see. Upright, you got a lady here that looks like she is sitting in lavish and luxury, She's very comfortable, She has a lot of very comfortable things that are around her. She's sitting on the coins. She got her coins. She's in her garden. She got a nice little white house in the background. She paid about $1.6 million for out there in California. But right now, somebody is not in the best state financially. Now, let me go further into this because somebody is defensive, maybe because their money is not right. Interesting. Newt. And let me just check really quick because this deck is still kind of new to me. What Newt is representing in this deck. See, this represents Newt. Okay, but it's in the reverse. So let me go ahead and just read right from this beautiful book here. Newt. Okay, so Nut is the Egyptian goddess of the sky and the cosmos, a maternal deity and mother of gods, Asar, Set, Aset, Nebehet, and Heru, the elder. She is often represented in Egyptian hieroglyphs with an elongated body arched across the heavens. Okay. So upright, she represents hope, faith, rejuvenation, purpose, renewal, spiritual guidance. But in the reverse, she represents faithlessness, despair, discouragement, disconnection, self-trust, insecurity, lack of opportunity, lack of direction, disaffection. Okay, so let me see which card they're lining her up with. The Star, of course. Of course, that makes perfect sense. Okay, so Newt would be like the Aquarius card, okay? In this deck, Newt is representing the Star card reversed, which can be an Aquarius or someone that is not in alignment. The stars are not aligning for someone, or somebody could be making a choice that is not in alignment with their path or their destiny, or what will lead them to their highest path and their highest destiny. So we have something here in reverse that's possibly not in alignment. Somebody's money is a little funny, and things are not in alignment. They're in some type of action wherein they're not in alignment, and I will clarify later. Let me see here. Nebehet reversed. Nebehet reversed. Why is she reversed? Nebehet is reversed. Okay, Nebehet, the goddess, known in Greece as Nephthys, was the sister of Aset and goddess of childbirth. Funnery writes, her proper title is Lady of the Temple, enclosure. Occasionally mistranslated as Lady of the House. She's a high priestess of the gods. Okay, and Nebehet protects the traveler from evils that will be encountered on the journey. She's interchangeable with the High Priestess card. Okay, so this is the Pisces card. And she came in the reversed here. Repressed intuition, unwanted attention, lack of confidence, possible fertility issues, lack of spiritual strength. I mean, in simple words, the High Priestess card, okay, she's actually being shown in reverse here, but this is her. But she's being shown in reverse. If she's representing the High Priestess card, the High Priestess card can be a Pisces, or it can represent someone that needs to use their intuition, or they're not using their intuition, which is why the stars with this Newt card reversed are not aligned for this person. So someone this holiday season could possibly be spending the holiday and offering their cup of love or their energy to someone that is not in alignment for them, and they're not using their intuition at this time. And they're having to defend themselves to family and friends about why they're with this person. Maybe someone's going to bring somebody around their family. I'm feeling like somebody either just got out of a relationship, or they're going to go public with, I feel like it's an energy of somebody going public with their side piece, because it's the holidays. Time to come out. Time to come out. Now we got the Queen of Swords reversed here, okay. Make sure you can see this card close up. The Queen of Swords is reversed, which can represent a narcissistic character here. It can be, and it's only because it's reversed. Because upright, the Queen of Swords can represent a man or a woman. It's air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that has very high intellect, very intelligent. Someone that doesn't execute a lot of their actions or handle their business using emotions. They're very clear-cut, straight to the point. They really don't play a lot of games with you. They have very good boundaries. This is a person that knows how to run their shit. But in the reverse, it represents a very narcissistic person. A person that can be very cutting in the wrong way, using boundaries in the wrong way. Narcissistic energy, more using only boundaries for themselves, but not respecting other people's boundaries. somebody possibly that could be imbalanced and have might be too much air, and might not have enough of the other elements in their thinking and decision making, and how they behave and how they act. So the Queen of Swords reversed in this reading, I don't know if this is the person making a decision to drop one person and spend the holidays with another, or if this is the person that they're deciding to go towards. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, or the Four of Scarabs here. Okay, and you see, this is someone that's being very stubborn. Look at that face. Look at that face. Somebody said, I don't care. I want what the hell I want. Okay, I want what makes me happy. I don't care if it's not good for me. Somebody said, I know if I eat this, ultimately it's gonna make me sick, clog my arteries, but I want what the hell I want. I want what tastes good. I want what look good. I want what feeds my ego. I want what lies to me, because those lies make me feel good. Even if I know it's not the truth, I'm comfortable in my lies. I'm comfortable in my untruth. I'm comfortable at the strip club with these women telling me I look like Idris Elba. I know I don't look like him, but it feels good when they say it. Could be a man or a woman. But somebody is being very stubborn in the decision and choice that they're making at this time. And it's not in alignment for them. They could be making the biggest mistake of their life. I don't know what's driving them. It could be pride. It could be ego. But let us keep it moving. It is the holiday. I hope y'all choose right. I hope some of y'all choosing right. Now we have the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is someone that is bound. Look like someone in jail or hell. Somebody feels bound by something. Maybe the person that they're going to spend the holidays with said, if you don't tell, I'm gonna. I dare you to disappear on me on the holidays. I will show up at your door, fool, with this baby. Oh God, why that song pop in my head? Mary J. Blige. You know, and she's like, your girlfriend, she wasn't disrespectful. Holding a baby with eyes like yours. She said it's your child, and it really messed me up. Oh man, I don't know. That's the energy I'm getting. That's the energy I'm getting. Somebody is bound. Somebody could be making a choice because they might be bound by something. Somebody might have fell into a thirst trap. Somebody might have fell into a thirst trap. Maybe with this Ace of Swords reversed, maybe there was a pregnancy possibly, or a baby. Holding a child with eyes like yours. She said it's your child, and it really messed me up. How could you deny your own flesh and blood? No. Somebody is bound by something, and it could be why they're making this decision, because they know it's about to come out anyway. Somebody could feel like, if this is going to come out anyway, my significant other is going to leave me anyway, so I might as well go on and be with this other person. I think the Sphinx card represents karma in this deck. The Wheel of Karma, which is an Aquarius card, but let me check. I think that's the wheel. Let me just double check real quick, and then I'm going to clarify this, and we're going to wrap up these cards. All right, where is that Sphinx? Yeah, I believe the Sphinx was dealing with the wheel, you know, the wheel of karma, the wheel of fortune. But we shall see in just one moment. And thank you all for your patience here. Here it is. Okay, so what was it? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. No, the Sphinx in this deck actually is equivalent to the Hangman. That was it. Okay, it's the Hangman. You see, this deck, it comes with this very beautiful book. Okay, that gives descriptions and explains, you know, what each card represents. So the Sphinx card here, does represent the Hangman. This poor man don't know where to turn. It came in the upright because he already, well, I'm saying he, it could be a he or a she, but it's kind of hard for a woman to hide a baby in a relationship. It's hard for a woman to hide a baby in a relationship while she in a marriage. So a man can hide a child, of course, because he's not the one that carries the child. So that's why I say he. He looked like he is bound and stuck in a stuck place. And he looking to the Sphinx like you gonna help me? I don't know what to do. Look how he looking up there. That Sphinx like, man, I don't have nothing for you. I don't know what to tell you. You on your own. You was out here having fun when you was making it, huh? When she was telling you, that you look like Idris Elba, you know, you was eating it up. You was eating it all up. All that ego stroking. All that narc supply she was stroking you with. She got to stroking your ego, stroking your little head. Next thing you know, she was stroking the big head. Or little head. Okay. Now, we got the Warrior of Scarabs here. Pentacle. What was that now? Because I know the Chariot card is Cancer. Warrior of Scarab. Oh, okay. I believe the Warriors are knights in this deck. Okay. So this is a Knight of Pentacle. Is it? Let me just check, make sure. Yeah, I believe it is. Oh, okay. Okay. So now, yeah, that's what it is. But I'm just gonna clarify really quick because we're almost done with this. No. Where are my knights? Warriors. I turned right to it. Look at that. Yeah. That chariot that he's on can symbolize like the horse in the Knight of Pentacle. Yep, that's it. That's it. Okay. So this person could either now be traveling somewhere. It's the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, that's an earth sign. That's an earth sign card, okay? It could be Taurus. I got Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Or this is a person that now could be either traveling to go somewhere, or now they're trying to plan where they're going to go from here. I'm getting a feeling, along with the energy of these cards, this person could be choosing to spend the holidays and be with this other person because they know it's about to come out anyway and it's nothing they can do to hide it. See, because they're in a hangman position, they're stuck. This person is stuck. And they're thinking, okay, if the truth comes out and I don't spend the holiday with the side piece that I was with, the secret, if the truth comes out, then when the wife finds out or the spouse finds out, then what they'll do is they're gonna divorce, separate, break up with me anyway, and then I'm gonna be without both of them because I didn't choose either one. So since she gonna find out anyway because she threatening to tell, I'm gonna go ahead and just, it looks like I might just have to see, they're in a planning energy. They're in a very calculating, very slow planning. They're trying to, this is usually an organized person. But I feel like this is a goofy, a little bit of a goofy organized person. You know? This might be a person, you know, that might not, they might be book smart, but they might not be street smart. I mean, you know the goofy type. You know, the goofy type that don't know how to cheat. They don't know how to, you know. So they don't want to lose both, you know. This is a person that's planning now because they're in a stuck hangman energy. They're in a stuck hangman energy and they're trying to plan now what they're going to do. They're trying to plan in such a way where they won't lose both people. If I spend the holidays with my significant other, then the side piece is going to cut me off and tell on me. And when she tells on me, then my significant other is going to cut me off too. And I'm going to be on the outs with both of them. But if the side piece knew they were a side piece, and I go ahead and choose them and spend the holiday with them instead, then when my current spouse cuts me off, at least I'll still have one of them. And then later on, you know, when I get further off into my narcissistic fuckery, you know, I'll probably, you know, gaslight and go back and forth between both of them, you know, and have them competing and, you know, all kind of, you know, stupid shit that, you know, us narcissists do, right? Then I could get my little triangulation. Maybe I'll add one more to the piece and get my triangulation game, you know, going there, you know. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can clarify. This can apply to anyone, any sign. It looks like a typical situation that goes on around the holidays this time of year. This can really apply to anyone because this is the same scenario going on in a whole lot of relationships, you know, everywhere. You know, this is something that plays out constantly no matter what. This is something that often, you know, plays out around the holidays. It's nothing new, okay? So this can apply to anyone. I'm sure this is going on all across the world and in America right now in a lot of situations. A lot of people are about to find out that a lot of people during the holidays get to find out what's really going on, what's really good. So I'm just going to clarify and see if this does, just in case it resonates with someone that needs to see this, okay? And then I'll pull an advice card. Clarify the Two of Scarabs reverse, please. What is the sign of the Two of Scarabs reverse in this reading? What is the sign of the Two of Scarabs reverse? There you go. Y'all saw it jump out there. Who is this? Woo! Somebody did the ultimate betrayal, and this could be an air sign. This could be an air sign. Okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Is there any other sign that this could resonate with, or is this specifically for that sign? Who is this sign? Two of Scarabs reverse. Who is this applying to? What sign? The Two of Scarabs reverse. Possibly a water sign. But you see, you looking right here in my hand, and what do you see? I'm making this shit up. What do you see? What did I say? Look, right there. This is the person that's making their offer. Two of Ankhs in this deck represents cups. This is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that has been juggling. This is the juggler that think they smart. Both women probably goddamn know. This is an air sign. The Two of Cups popped out because that's what popped out in the initial cards, the Two of Ankhs. This person is getting ready to make a decision who they should offer their cup of love to now that it's the holiday. Tomorrow's Christmas. And it is Christmas Eve. So it's down to the wire. I got to make this decision right now. Because I can't be gone all night on Christmas Eve. I got to land somewhere. I can't go see both of them in one night and disappear from the other. Tonight is the night I have to make a choice. Somebody about to find out some shit. Okay? All right. You see how it came out. And this is the truth at the bottom of the deck. And this is the truth. I think it is involving a baby. This is the Ace of Swords, same damn card, but it came out reversed here. So I think it is because of a baby. They can no longer hide this other person. All right. Now let's find out who this little floozy is. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Nobody's a floozy. You know, we all make our choices, you know, and nobody is ever completely innocent. Nobody is ever completely innocent. Everybody has a side to a story. Don't nobody know what he told this person. I keep saying he, it could be a she, but don't nobody know what he told this other person when they first met, possibly. We don't know that. We don't know how he might have manipulated another person. That other person could have had very strong codependent issues and might have been duped. He could have lied about being single. He could have been on the break or on a temporary separation from his significant other and formed an emotional bond with someone that thought he was single. And once her feeling was involved and later on she might have found out about the other person, it was hard to detach. And I'm not saying that's what happened here, but the reason I'm saying that is judgment is not for us to make on either one of them or anyone, because everybody has a side to the story. And ultimately, everybody, has a lesson, right? Everybody comes together. That's what we hear. That's what we hear on Earth for, right? We hear, on Earth for a lesson, several lessons, okay? And these avatar human bodies that were in here are nothing but the tools that are being used. All the different situations that we're born into, and families and communities, and the different looks that we have, the bodies, whether we're born as a man or a woman, whether we're extremely good looking or whether we perceive ourselves as not being the most attractive. Whatever avatar you're in, whatever you look like, these are learning tools. This human suit that you're in is a learning tool. And all of us come here, through lifetimes to grow and cultivate our soul and evolve. And all of our situations and families that we're born into, and the human suits that we're born into, looking the way we look, it's for a reason. It's because it's a lesson we're supposed to get. And that's why we have a certain look, to attract a certain type of person to us so we can get that lesson. Okay, enough of that. Clarify the Queen of Swords reverse. Clarify the sign of the Queen of Swords. Damn, just jumped right out there. Y'all didn't see it. It jumped out, see? All right. Oh, yes. This is the fire sign. I have Sagittarius, and I have Aries here. I have Sagittarius or Aries. Okay? It could be a man or a woman. Like I said, this can be a man or woman as well. It could be a Sagittarius or an Aries. It could also be an Aries that is imbalanced and needs temperance. Didn't I say that? What did I say? You tell me what I said. Look, the Queen of Swords reverse. Didn't I say it's somebody that is imbalanced? Didn't I say it's somebody that is mostly air? They're very cutting because she came out reverse. This is a narcissist. This person has an emotional imbalance. They're very cutting. And I'm not demonizing this person for having an emotional imbalance. A lot of us are emotionally imbalanced. At a time in my life, I was emotionally imbalanced. And I am not ashamed to say that. A lot of us, because people don't like the way that sounds. All it means is we might not have enough of something. We might not be operating with enough of something. In my case, I'm a water sign. So a lot of my life, I have operated using more emotion than logic to my detriment. So part of my lesson in this lifetime, why my lessons were brought to me the way they were to bring me a whole lot of narcissists that took advantage. A lot of narcissistic relationships, a narcissistic family, narcissistic friends, to teach me that you can't be all emotion. Sometimes you got to get more into a logic mind to deal with people and situations, to be able to protect yourself and have better boundaries. So if this person is a Sagittarius or an Aries, that might be imbalanced because they don't have enough water. See, the Temperance card means they don't have enough of something. There's an imbalance here. And I have a feeling they don't have enough emotions. This is a very unemotional person. It could be someone that has fire in their chart. It could be their sun, rising moon, or a lot of fire in their chart somewhere, okay? And all it means is this is someone that has not done their work yet. Somebody is still learning their lessons, okay? And I'm sure whenever this person does learn their lessons and bring more emotion into their thinking, it'll help raise their vibration. But right now we're dealing with either a Sagittarius or an Aries or any other sign, okay? Who is the Queen of Swords reversed in this energy here, okay? Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 advice cards and I'm going to wrap up this little holiday reading. It's, like I said, a very common scenario. Happens, it plays over and over again. But most important thing for us to know is these situations keep reoccurring in our life because they're learning tools. These are learning modules and lessons by the universe that happen during the course of our lives to help to grow us, okay? Give me 3 advice cards to end this reading, Spirit. Give me 3 advice cards. 2, okay? I thought that was it, but you know what? It'll come out if it's supposed to. 1 more advice card. Okay. The Empress fell out. The Queen of Swords fell out. Player, play on. Player. I'm just going to say the first thing that came to my mind. The first energy I got instantly when I looked at the Empress, when I looked at this Queen of Swords, and then when I looked at the 7 of Swords reverse, is player, you're not going to be able to pull it off. You a fool. You are a damn fool. And just stop it, okay? You're going to end up with none. You might as well go ahead and find somebody else right now because neither one of them are having it. You got the Empress over here. The Empress could represent a Libra card. Okay? Queen of Swords could represent, the Queen of Swords could represent the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Somebody not going for it. Somebody is not going for it. No, not somebody. Neither one of them are going to go for this. Neither one of them. Both of these people are going to figure you out. That's why you got the Seven of Swords reversed here. You're not going to be able to get away with it. You're not going to pull it off. You're not going to get away with it. So you might as well come clean right now. And you might as well come clean to the one that your heart is really with. Okay, that's the advice card. And that is the advice. The advice, listen. That's why it came out like this. I'm not sure of what the sign of your spouse is or your significant other is. But this narcissistic fire sign, possibly Aries or Sagittarius, that may be the side piece in this scenario, you're not going to be able to pull this shit off with them or your spouse, your significant other. Both of these, possibly women, both of these women are already on to you. And they were both waiting for Christmas Eve because they knew it would come down to the wire on Christmas Eve. Both of them. They might have already been in communication with each other talking. Scheming on you, fool. Either way, my suggestion to you at this point would be go inside your heart, because I have a feeling that whoever the side piece is, if you're deciding to go with them because when your spouse finds out, you feel like your spouse is going to leave you anyway, I feel like once you choose them, they're going to still drop you anyway. They're going to drop you anyway. But they just wanted you to come out to your spouse to be spiteful. I don't think they're going to stay with you anyway, because I don't see any cups or love here. I don't see any real emotions here. This might have been somebody you might have just been giving money to. You know, that might have been stroking your ego. This is somebody that you might have been, sending a little bit money to, that was stroking your ego. You were messing with on the side, that was feeding your little lower nature, right? That unhealthy food that tastes so good to you. And she might be a little bit bitter if y'all got a child or a baby together now. And she might be waiting for you to choose her over your wife. Once you choose her over your wife, then she's going to drop you. So you won't have either of them. Because you got folks out here that roll like that. You know what? I never liked you. I kept taking your money, but I never liked you any goddamn way. But I'm going to roll with it because I don't like the way you've been treating me and putting me on the back burner. But I held it inside because I was waiting for the perfect time to really get your ass. Now I'm gonna break you and your wife up, and then I'm gonna break up with you too. And you still gonna pay me child support because you stupid. So my advice to you at this point, I think the only thing you'd be able to do is the person who your real feelings and emotions and love is really with, that you built a life with, I would suggest that you go to them with the truth, even if they already know the truth. Even if they already know the truth but haven't told you yet, still, I would try to go to them and be like, you know what? I did X, Y, and Z. It don't mean it's gonna work, but I would go to them with the truth first. Now, you may have to be alone for a while. There's no guarantee this person will take you back. You might have to be alone for a little while, but you better work hard to try to get that person back if it's worth it. If you got a family and have built something with this person that's worthwhile, I would suggest you put all your energy and effort into building with this person. And stop playing games with both of these people. Because when you play games, when you play with fire, you get burned. You better ask somebody about them fire signs. She's going to burn your ass, I'm telling you. So, like I said, it's the holiday time. I have a feeling that based on the advice card that came out, neither one of them are going to want to be with you. Neither one of them. Neither one of them are going to choose you. And I have a feeling that there's no emotion here with the person that you may have been cheating with. They were just feeding your emotion. They were just feeding and stroking your ego. At this point, come clean. Come clean to the person that you are invested with. Come clean to the person you're vested with. Take your punishment like a man or woman. Take your punishment like a man or woman. Be prepared for the consequences. And be willing, if it's worth saving, to do what is necessary. And you can't rush how quickly another person will forgive you if they choose to forgive you. That's not something that you can rush and you can determine and you can decide. And I have a feeling you might have some little narcissistic traits with you. So you might want to get you some help too. Because I have a feeling if you are a little bit of a narcissist, you're going to want that person to heal in your time. So you might end up losing altogether. So my suggestion, like I said, is to take your medicine like a man, own up to what you did. And if you want to fix it, put all of your effort and work into fixing it and allow somebody that you may have hurt to heal their way in their time.